Welcome to Cool Tunes for a Hot Planet, the podcast that uses music to inspire us in the struggle against climate change. Songs to warm your soul so you can help cool the world. Welcome to Cool Tunes for a Hot Planet. Hi, I'm your co-host Joanna Rush.
And I'm your co-host Seth Wilpan.
And as we wind down 2024, this day, December 30th, is very special. This is the day that the new moon in Capricorn arrives to invite us to reach our highest potential aspirations.
I thought you were going to tell everybody it was my birthday.
You admit to a birthday. It's not as special as the new moon in Capricorn.
Well, I have to admit that this is not your ordinary new moon. It's a black moon, which is the second new moon in a month. It only happens every 29 months at the end of a lunar cycle. And certainly astrologers and also people who've practiced pagan religions believe that actions taken on the night of this new moon have a special potency.
Yeah, it calls to us to pause and reflect and refine our sense of purpose. It really asks us to take a look inside and release any old ideas or anything that could be holding us back so we can step out in clarity and resilience and co-create the future that's in alignment with our core values.
And today's Cool Tunes set the perfect tone to brace us for the challenging activism that lies ahead of us in the coming year.
Carrie Newcomer has this most amazing voice. It just softens my heart and gives me space to breathe. So here is Carrie Newcomer with her song, Sanctuary.
Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on. This one knocked me to the ground. This one dropped me to my knees. I should have seen it coming, but it surprised me. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on. In a state of true believers, on streets called us and them, it's gonna take some time till the world feels safe again. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on. You can rest here in Brown Chapel or with a circle of friends, a quiet grove of trees, or between two bookends. Will you be my refuge, my haven in the storm? Will you keep the embers warm when my fire's all but gone? Will you remember and bring me sprigs of rosemary? Be my sanctuary till I can carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on. Hi, everyone. I'm Carrie Newcomer, and I was asked to describe the song Sanctuary. It's a song that I wrote after a conversation, an email conversation that I had with my good friend Parker Palmer. Parker is a friend and a colleague, and he's an amazing Quaker author. If you don't have all his books, go get them. But we were talking about heartbreak, and I wrote him this letter and I asked him, what does a person do? What does a person do when they're feeling personally or politically heartbroken? And he wrote me back this beautiful letter about taking sanctuary. There are times when we take action and we use our agency and each in our own way do what we can to make the world just a little kinder place. But there are also times when we rest in the arms of an individual or a community and take sanctuary. When we gather our strength and our courage for the hard days ahead. When we remember what it is that we love so deeply and truly, that we will keep going and doing that good work in the world. After reading his letter, I wrote this song, Sanctuary, and I'm so delighted to have it presented today. Thank you so much. May we all do what we can in the ways we can, and may we all take sanctuary in the moments we need it. Thank you.
So as we were discussing what the theme for this podcast should be, one of the things we considered was the phrase peace on earth. And there's something that struck me a little off on that the word on. We live within the earth. We're actors, participants in the myriad relations that comprise the planet. It's a living thing. I recall this great video about how the wolves were reintroduced to an area of the country. And the wolves cut down on the population of herbivores like deer. So more plants started to grow. The plants retained water. The water stopped running into the river, and the actual course of the rivers changed, which is a great example of just how intertwined we are, how actually the life on Earth impacts the topography, the actual topography of the Earth. Now we haven't learned yet how to live on the earth with the same wisdom as the wolves, but we are learning.
And in the words of our next song, the future becomes what we make it. Here's Seth Handelman's Prayer for Peace, performed by Mark and Deb Bonds of Charlestown, New Hampshire.
I drift far away from the long, long nights, blown away, so many lost and never found in the fog of a world gone mad. But I'm holding on till the sun comes round, because this cannot last forever. holding on to we're homeward bound to a world that is coming together. So dry your eyes, there's a million reasons why all these tears have been falling. Raise your voice for the fallen and the brave, for the heroes and the rest of us. So keep holding on till the sun comes round, because this cannot last forever. I'll keep holding on to we're homeward bound to a world that is coming together. But the world ain't gonna change by itself, 'cause the future becomes what you make it. But not by yourself, but with a million voices together. So keep holding on till the sun comes around, because we can't let this last forever. We'll keep holding on till we're homeward bound to a world that is coming together. So keep holding on till the sun comes around, because we can't let this last forever. We'll keep holding on till we're homeward bound to a world that is coming together. In love, in love, in love.
Hello, I'm Seth Handelman, and I'm the writer of Prayer for Peace, the song that you just heard. It was performed by Mark and Deb Bonds from Charleston, New Hampshire. Much thanks to them for bringing the song to life in a beautiful way. It was written back in the spring of 2007 at the height of the American military surge in the war against Iraq. Since then, there's been many wars and much violence in the name of one cause or another. And with the recent wars in Ukraine and Gaza, I feel this song is as relevant today as the day that I wrote it. When creating the video, I came to a revelation from the history I was presenting that it's not just enough to pray for peace, but that peace is a verb. The lives and works of the great peacemakers have always shown us this. From Gandhi to Martin Luther King and many others throughout the ages have preached and lived by this evident truth. So beyond just being a prayer for peace, I feel this song should be a call to action in the nonviolent activist tradition, because with action, I believe there is always hope. So thanks for listening, and now back to our hosts.
As we just heard from Seth Handelman, the world ain't going to change by itself. It's up to us to keep watch, to call out danger and injustice, like Pearly Ray Gates has been doing on a regular basis, along with her music. Here's Pearly Ray Gates, Wake Up Now.
There are banking and investment firms around the whole country, funding the big old fossil fuel industry. They don't care about the downside, it's the profits that they seek. They don't mind the messy parts like spills and methane leaks. Now now their dirty business has come back to shame and bite, as investors finally realize that it ain't right to put their money places causing real world harm, like fuel and climate chaos. So sound the alarm, 'cause when you're headed for catastrophe, it's time to hit the brake. Cutting back consumption is exactly what it takes. There's a better way to go that profits everyone, with greener jobs and cleaner air and power from wind and sun. We are froggies in the cauldron with fire stoked up slow. It's easier to just stay put and enjoy the status quo. But the storms are getting stronger and the droughts are lasting longer. Oceans surely rising, fires terrorizing. The world is heaped with plastic, greenhouse gases fill the air. The damage dirty fuels have done surrounds us everywhere. Aye, 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 aye. Aye, 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 aye. So make your choices wisely as to where you put your dough. Whether you sit up on the hill or hunker down in Ohio, think about the future generations down the line, and how will they look back at us through the lens of time. 'Cause when you're headed for catastrophe, it's time to hit the brakes. Kicking the carbon habit is exactly what it takes. We need bolder action, we need to make the change, and there's no better time than now to start to rearrange. We're out of time, wake up now. We're out of time, wake up now. We're out of time, wake up now and start to rearrange, 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 rearrange.
Pearly Ray Gates here. I wrote Wake Up Now, sort of. I had no idea when I started writing this song where it was going to go, but that didn't matter. The song had a mind of its own. All I had to do was type out the lyrics and sing it out loud. Some of you may know of Katharine Hayhoe, the world-renowned climate scientist, who says, talk about climate change more and more. True, we also need to sing about climate change more and more. Folks, we're running out of time to turn the ship around, and we need to wake up now. We need more headlines. We need to pervade the airwaves and the internet. We need folk songs, pop songs, waltzes, polkas about climate change. Hey, you remember Country Joe and the Fish? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, what are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. Next stop is Vietnam. That song was a huge movement builder, consciousness raiser, and helped end the Vietnam War. Now, today, we need more climate change songs, and maybe a few about what's-his-name, who's moving back to D.C. in January. I have to say that if there's one good thing that came out of the 2024 election, it's this. Now we can resurrect all those great songs we wrote about him back in 2016. You know what I mean? Well, if you're a songwriter or a song lover, send us a link to your song or your favorite climate change song video. The email address is below. Let us know what you think about the podcast. And please subscribe. Thank you for listening, and brace yourselves. We do need to work hard together.
So since it's my birthday, I'm going to give myself permission to ramble a little bit. The new moon is a time for letting a deeper wisdom emerge from the darkness. We used to use the word holistic when we talked about how things are interrelated, and lately we've adopted the term intersectionality. which sounds more geometric to me, more left brain. Otto Rank said that the cure for an ailing democracy is not more democracy, but more irrationality, by which he meant art and intuition and emotion. So in this shocking time in our lives that has knocked us to the ground, dropped us to our knees, we should be leading from the heart, returning to our roots, peace and love. Peace and love.
And here to lead us in peace and love is Emma's Revolution with Peace, Salam, Shalom.
I'm Sandy O from Emma's Revolution.
And I'm Pat Humphreys. Sandy and I wrote this song when we were moving from the New York City area to the Washington, D.C. area over September 11th. And we felt like it was really important for the peace community to respond in this moment where the whole world's eyes were on the U.S. and had empathy for what we were going through.
And this song has traveled around the world both with and without us. You may very well have sung it sometime even. And this video that you're going to see of the song was created by a group called Community of Christ. They are a progressive denomination dedicated to peace, and they had put this song into their hymnal, and they created this beautiful video of their friends and members from around the world singing these three words: peace, salam, shalom. Peace in English, peace in Arabic, peace in Hebrew, and they translated other parts of the song into French and Spanish. We have continued to sing this song since we wrote it after 9/11, and we sing it now because as we head out of 2024 and into 2025, we know that this message is still so important. We sing it for a ceasefire in Gaza and an end to the genocide. We sing it for a cease of every war around the world, and for our continued work and resilience and strength to create the world we want to live in. We look forward to singing with you sometime in person soon.
Salam, shalom. We will work for peace. 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 Salam, shalom. Obramos por la paz. 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 Salam, shalom. Nous œuvrons pour la paix. 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 Salam, shalom. Vivimos en la paz. 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 Salam Shalom.
Nous vivons dans la paix. Salam Shalom. Nous vivons dans la paix. Salam Shalom. Nous vivons dans la paix. Salam Shalom. Nous vivons dans la paix. Salam Shalom.
We can live in peace. Salam Shalom. We can live in peace. Salam Shalom. We can live in peace. Salam Shalom. We can live in peace. Salam Shalom. 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 Peace. Salam Shalom.
Thank you. See you next time.
Peace. Salam Shalom.